Hey everyone, this is Mystic Fish. Welcome to episode 66 of our Factorio Space Age playthrough, where we're working on upgradable bases. Last episode, we designed ourselves the ability to produce pentapod eggs at scale. So that is good stuff. I suppose we can just reclaim some of this stuff. Okay. Get some... Oh, there's quite a lot of landfill up here that we can reclaim. Okay. Good. Now, while I was off camera, I did just... did a couple of things. One was I noticed that the heating towers we used to dispose of the mash from the extra Yamakos were at 1,000 degrees Celsius, and I figured, you know what, we may as well produce power from the heat. If only because it means that the heat drains out of here more slowly, and so I did that for both mash disposal options. And I also did it down here for the stuff that we are just burning, spoilage mostly, and just like other random stuff. I think this will eventually get up to... heat. I don't know. We'll see if it does or not, but no harm by having it there. Same thing with the spoilage over on this side. Just in case. Now, the other thing that I did was I also put requester chests and at the two ends here, and I filled them full of rocket fuel. And these are controlled so that if the temperature falls below 600, we can burn rocket fuel just to make sure that we continue generating power. I did the two ends. These are the two ends that actually get the hottest because that's where most of the jelly goes in this case. And you can see that the interior ones maintain heat pretty well. So this is really just for backup here, because this is set up so that if the temperature falls between 750, we're gonna get some jelly nuts in here to burn. So I think this is really just mostly a backup sort of thing. Okay, what are we doing today? So we are getting close to having agricultural science. And believe it or not, we actually just need a little bit of like a super tiny amount of bioflux. Actually, just one biochamber making bioflux is enough for the agricultural science. Okay, so what were we gonna do? We're gonna go get our restartable nutrient build, our handy dandy nutrient build. So we will want that. Fine. Let's see. Then that gets... we also need bioflux. So where's our... We have like a little bioflux at the end of, I think the copper one is... Yeah, there's just this one. This one right here makes bioflux. And so we want stuff coming in this direction. Is that right? I think that's right. Something like that. One more. Fine. Okay, that makes bioflux. I think we want, where's this guy? We only want this on the inside here, so we want to take that off. So that puts nutrients on the top of this belt, which means that the bioflux can go, and so that will be the bottom of this belt when it flips around, and so the bioflux can go at the top. And let's see, that's where the fruit is coming out this side. It would be, I guess I can get the eggs. I guess I can get the eggs through here, I bet. Especially if I get these guys out. Okay, so then I can just do one single. All right, so the eggs are gonna go here. And then, let's see, I think we're gonna do this. And we're gonna send the eggs onto the bottom belt because we're done with fruit at this point. And then we just need to make sure. Let's get rid of that guy. It looks like, well, I don't know, we can figure out where to get the roboports here in a minute. But then we need 2 biochambers making ag science. Okay, and you're gonna get in nutrients and bioflux. You're gonna get in eggs. And you're gonna get science out. Okay. Good. And then if I slide these over, then I can go this way. This is going to be the bioflux and nutrients. Okay. Good. This is going to be spoilage out. Put these here. Okay, good. That's spoilage out. Fine. Good, that circulates those around. This puts the fruit up here. And so I think we need this to go. I'll put priority right. So we have room for the fruit to come back out. Okay, good. Then we need to get we need to burn eggs. Okay. We need spoilage exhaust here and here. This is fine. I need to get this guy like, nope. So he needs this will be the fruit. And that goes in there. Let's see. I guess I just need to here. Okay. Got this guy here. Then we need roboports and roboports. Okay. And we need power down there. Okay. I think that's what we need. Let's see. We need to seed the... Where am I? I need to put some spoilage in these. So we're going to put you in there. Okay, good. That's our seed for that. I am going to move this one down one more. And I think actually I'm going to change this slightly. Because I want to make sure we can burn all of the eggs. So I'm going to filter the eggs here to the right. I'm going to slide these guys up. Move you over one. Slide you over. Okay, good. All right, so this will be then agricultural science. We're putting the fruit back in. So that's okay. Okay, let's get some controls here. So, so the first thing we need to do is, let's do this. Here. Okay, if I need agricultural science, Then, let's say so. And this will go on to this guy. Okay, I don't need this. I do need to check if there are eggs in here. So read contents, include in crafting. I think that's enough. Okay, and so then we want the green wire here, with the red wire here. So this we want, if the red demand says if we want agricultural science, or green says we have eggs, then I should make nutrients. Yeah? Correct. And then you go here. Okay? Good. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to say, similarly, it's almost the same, except that we're going to say bioflux, which is where? Where is the bioflux? Here it is. Okay. Good, and then that can go back onto the red demand here, so that's fine. Okay, you're connected to red, and so you are going to be active if bioflux is greater than 0. You can go in there. You are the same deal. Bioflux. We need to make bioflux. Then we need one of these. Where can I put this? Fine. Okay, so then if bioflux less than or equal to 0, then you should also flush jelly. And then you go there. Okay, that looks right. This is if we need bioflux. This is if we need bioflux. I need this to... Whoops. Oh, I guess you're already connected to that. Okay, so you will also be a bioflux. You will be a bioflux. Okay. That doesn't seem right. That should be bioflux. That can go there. I think we want this to be these fruits and spoilage. And then we want something almost like that, except this will be bash. Okay, good. That seems right. And then we need this over here. And we only want to put eggs in if we need to make agricultural science. Nope, I did not do that right. Greater than 0. Okay, good. And then do we want to put this stuff in? I suppose we can. We need to be able to clear the eggs out. So I guess we can do that by saying red here, green here. I think this will be close to this. Okay, so, but in this case, if we want to make agricultural, or we have Bioflex is fine as an output here. Bioflex greater than 0. Okay, so that should, as long as we have eggs or we are trying to make science, we should put the nutrients and Bioflex in. Good. Do we think this is right? Okay, next. We need to get, where's my rocket silo? Over here. So, I guess we can get our this here. Oh, it's too close. Okay, what we want is cluster chest, I guess, is fine. We can get these guys. All right, now we want there to be 2,000 here. I think we can say that we want what if we said we want 3,000? Because we can produce more than 64 per minute out of just these two. So I think that is actually okay. But now I think what I want is to be able to look here. I want to read orbital requests. And this should only be enabled if we have the ship here asking for agricultural science. And then we want to set the spoil priority and we want to say fresh first. That maximizes that way we won't load stuff I think we do want to trash unrequested. And let's see. At 2000 science is that's the delivery divided by 64 per minute is 31 minutes. So to produce that much, the ag science has a spoilage time of an hour, so that should be okay. And so, but I think we actually don't need to bring. That would be to make 2,000, but I want to make a little more. So if we stored up 3,000 in here, I think that would be okay. Is that what I said? 3,000. Okay. I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is I want to set the spoilage to 0 so that it will trash any spoilage. Okay, good. Then I think from here, well, let's see. There's a couple other things we want to do first. So up here, we know if we want the ag science will produce nutrients, we do need to then ask for this is where we ask for fruit to make nutrients. Okay, so that's good there. Now, I think the other deal, and I'm not quite sure I'm ready to do this yet. Okay, so first, let's come down here, and we're going to look at the contents of this box. Okay, and we're going to say if the agricultural science is less than 3,000, because that's what I think we want, then we should make some. And where's the easiest place to get? I guess I should put this here. And it can be powered. Nope. And that's read contents, good. And you go here and there. Okay, good. I want to make the ag science, so that is good. That should mean I'm asking for, okay, why, you are asking for it. What is this? Oh, because this needs to be greater than, and this needs to be greater than, whoa, okay. This is the same deal. Okay. Good, now I'm not trying to flush that stuff. Are you, okay, you're now active. And this is correct. Okay, good. So then the last thing I think we need to do is we need to ask for eggs. Okay, we're asking for eggs, which means I think we take this stuff out. And then we need to get fruit in here. output, come on, output priority left. Okay. This is the science coming out, but this is the fruit coming out. Okay, good. Alright, let's see if this starts working. We should start producing nutrients here to make the eggs. Did we get an egg in here? We did. We already saw that that was working. We requested one out of our little incubator here, which is good. And then you are currently disabled. Good, because you already have one. And now we load up on nutrients. Okay. And these will get going here, I think. However, the other thing that I want to do is I also want to get the bioflux out. And that's easier to do this way if we actually filter nutrients to the right. Then this gets bioflux and spoilage. So we can get the bioflux out, because we also want to be able to deliver bioflux. Okay. And then this is going to be, I think we can do 1500, but we do 0 spoilage. We look at this guy, we say if bioflux is less than 1500, then you should ask for bioflux on the main demand network. Okay, which means, are we making ag science? Oh yeah, we are. Nice. And we should be burning any extra eggs. Right now we're using them all. That's okay. So when do we want nutrients? It's when that's the case. Or we want bioflux, right? That's when we want to make those. And then when do we want bioflux? It's those guys, or red on bioflux. Those are all the cases where we want bioflux, but then this is not right, because this has to actually be is that okay? Oh no, that's okay. I think it's fine. Will bioflux ever turn itself off? I think it will. All right. No, but this is the interior. I want bioflux stuff. This needs to be the exterior. So if bioflux greater than 0 on red, then you should make nutrients. Just make sure we don't connect those. Okay, good. And so when do we want bioflux? If any of those are true. Except that I don't think I want that attached there to the input. I think I want this one. Yes, if we have green eggs or we want egg science. Okay, I think that's right. So that will produce bioflux either if we need ag science or if we need bioflux. So that's right. And then what's on here? Ag science, bioflux. Right. Where's that? This is... Oh, right. This is coming on here. Okay, right. So this would be... I think I actually need a... Is this what I want? I'm just going to say... I'm going to change this, and I'm just going to make this be green. And I'm just going to say green. This is specifically science, right. And this is right. Okay, good. How we doing? All right, we're assembling the bioflux. We're assembling the ag science. I think it's time to get this guy going. Okay, so you are going to go... Let's see, add section. You're gonna want 2000 ag science. You're going to go to Gleba. You're gonna wait until all requests are satisfied. And we have enough ammo. It's like, whoa, I need to remember how to do this stuff. This needs to be greater than or equal to 600. Good. Or item count, if we're running low on the uranium, or we're running low on water, okay. And then you're going to go to Nauvis, and you're going to wait until any request 0, and circuit condition. We have enough ammo for the return trip, and inactivity 15 seconds? Sure. However, we also want to say we want 0 spoilage on board. So we should just chuck it. Okay, I think that's what we want. I think it does mean we have to have a way to get rid of spoilage here. So, the easiest way is to burn it. So maybe we make a heating tower. Can we make that stuff here? I think we can. Yeah, sure. Okay, good. We can make a heating tower, which means I guess we can put this wherever we want. Where do we want it? How about up here somewhere? Heating tower. Sure. Let's get spoilage. Let's get those like that. Okay, good. That lets us burn spoilage. This should be ag science. But you should be filtered to ag science. And then any spoilage, if it spoils in the box, then we can get it out. Okay, then we need to come down here to this thing, and we want 2,000 ag science. Okay. This is here, this is waiting. Are we loading stuff? You're enabled. Oh, you need to be not automatic. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, this is not right. Get this stuff out of here. Okay, maybe we need to go down to the other end with the bioflux. Or we just need to decide on a priority. I don't know. I think we should just do this. This should only be bioflux. And it should only be active. Read orbital requests if somebody's actually looking for bioflux up in orbit. Like that. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Is this filtered to ag science? This needs to be filtered to ag science. So we don't put spoilage on. Okay, that's okay. You need to not have automatic requests, but the other guys can have automatic requests. Okay. Good. How are we doing on eggs? These guys all going? You're going, you're going, you're going, and you're going, so that's good. Okay. All right, let's get back over here because we have to fix some stuff with labs. Because, let's see, the ag science is going to go on the opposite side of pink. So that means it should go here. So this will want to become ag science. Okay, good. Now, we have to get spoilage out of here. Which I think we can just do. Let's grab a spoilage guy. I think we can just do this. Okay, and then we can copy this. Okay. Good. That gets, make sure we don't get any swamp science rotting. That's good. We just got a shipment. Where's all my logistics bots? There should be lots. There, they're getting cleared out. Okay, good. How are we doing here? These guys are busy. Yeah, there's probably not, I don't think we quite produce, this is more than enough to produce the 64 science per minute, but it's not enough to keep both of these busy. But, you know, that's okay. So let's see, what are the production stats? Over the last minute, or reset. Science, 72 per minute. Okay, good. Great. By the way, I should mention, I did actually go back to Fulgura, and as far as the scrap recycling productivity, I determined that that it's actually not a problem that we end up producing more than 8 belts worth, but it just backs up in here and it's fine. It doesn't change the relative proportions of anything that gets produced. It's still fewer than 3 belts of gears out, and so it basically all works still. So, so that means we can go ahead and get the scrap recycling productivity if we want it, which is good stuff. Power is looking good, hopefully. If I look over 10 minutes, yeah, it's fine. Okay, good, good, good. Are you getting your stuff? You've got your 2,000. How close are we getting to... How close are we getting? Oh, we got a ways to go. All right. Good. And I do want, sorry, I do want fresh first. Once you become active, and you're fresh first, right? Fresh first, yes. So if we ship something out, it needs to be as fresh as possible. Is there any reason? I guess we should no longer be demanding bioflux here, right? We're not, because we have enough. Okay, good. That's correct. Okay, I think this is working, which is fun. What else do we want to do here? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick cutscene and wait until we've got either until something goes wrong, in which case I'll be back, or we get the second shipment of ag science up to the ag science ship. I suppose we can go ahead and do this. Right, this is your, yeah, rocket capacity. Yeah, 1 rocket is fine. But we do want 0 spoilage. Okay, you're gonna go to Gleba until all requests are satisfied. I'm not gonna start this guy yet because I don't have anything to do with the bioflux yet, because we have to research captivity and all that kind of good stuff. Circuit condition. We have enough ammo. Or we're starting to run out of nuclear power cells, or we're starting to run out of water. And then we'll come back here until any request is 0, and circuit condition, we have sufficient ammo. And inactivity, that's not right. Inactivity, let's do 30 seconds. No? 30 seconds. Okay, so that will be that when we're ready. Okay, but we're not ready for that yet. Okay, great. So I will be back, and we're not loading here, right? Okay, good. Okay, so I will be back when we've got ag science on the way to Nauvis. So stay tuned. Okay, we are back, and we are almost have a full rocket worth of ag science, which we are going up here to deliver. The least fresh ag science we have still has half an hour of before it sort of decomposes. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. It doesn't take us very long to get back to Nauvis, so that's good. Let's now think about, we're going to clear this stuff out because we have some stuff we want to do. We definitely want captivity. We definitely want carbon fiber. What else? Advanced asteroid processing seems good. What else do we have? Rocket turrets seem important. We can't get the biolabs yet. Man, what stuff? What else do we want here? Should we just get all of it? Let's just get all of it. Epic quality, sure. Okay, we'll get that stuff going. I do wonder if this is going to count as any request to 0. Maybe I should do it here. That way it will... Good. I think this means it will not drop it. But I think it will not count as a request from here because it's a request from Gleba, which means I need to do that one here too. Okay, Ag Science, how close are we? Pretty close. Some Ag Science now, hopefully. Yeah, there it goes. It all went out. Okay, good. And then any request 0, I guess that's fine. And then back you go. Right? Oh, I have ammo coming in. That's fine. All right, down here. Here comes some Ag Science. This stuff is not in Roboport network, no Roboport range. Seems like we need to get, I guess I can do here. And here. Okay, good. Okay, Ag Science is researching. Cool beans. Okay. That is fine. What are you doing? You are waiting for ammo. Is that fine? I think that's fine. Because back here, we're still accumulating science. So this is fine. Do you have some on the way? Yes, you do. Where is your stuff? There it comes. Okay, good. So that's working. We obviously have some captivity stuff going. So that's good. Right, we just have to ramp up the Ag Science delivery. Okay, good. I think that's good. We still have plenty of time to use it all up. Because our labs can consume more than 64 per minute, so we should certainly have used all the science up before it expires, I think, because it took us half an hour to produce it. I wonder if I should do spoiled first, actually. So use up the things that are going to expire first. I think that's what we want. Alright, we're getting up, getting there. Okay, great. That is agricultural science, and we're not quite done with Gleba because we still have some more stuff to produce there, and we certainly have to work out defenses. But those will be problems for future Mystic Fish. In the meantime, we now have a way to get the science going, which is, I think, the biggest deal. So, we are going to call this episode here, having seen science successfully consumed. So, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and until then, bye.